Do you have a greenhouse? Do you have a grow tunnel? I do not have any of these things, not even a she shed, and that is why I'm making this video today. I came up with a space-saving, super space-saving way to start seeds indoors. I'm outside again, you guys. Another beautiful day, so I'm out here doing all the things for the garden. I'm repurposing soil there, um, potting up some things. So some of these things, this is my olive tree, and there's thyme in there. I wanted to add more thyme around the base of the olive tree, so I, amended the soil, topped it off, and added some seeds and starting some other pots off over there. Like, we're just doing all the things. These seedlings I literally just separated earlier today. Um, and so now I've got all of this going on. And I know it looks like a hot mess right now, but trust me, this is an amazing, amazing thing. I think that this is my best year yet with trying to start seeds. So this little setup back here are, of course, all my seeds. This is stuff that I've planted most of what I need to, but this is stuff that I still have left to plant. Those are sitting out waiting for me. And then those are things that have to go straight out into the garden. We don't start them in trays and then transplant them. They just go straight out into the garden. But this setup has literally got to be the best setup that I have come up with. A couple of videos ago, I did share my grow light situation on the inside, but things are about to change because let's work smarter, not harder. So what we have here is cocoa coir, and I literally just broke this block up. I just set the block in this boot tray. This is a plastic boot tray, completely recyclable, very eco-friendly. We have a ton of these, not a ton, a handful of these around the house, and this is one that I wasn't using. So I said, you know what? Instead of having like individual little trays like this or like that, why don't I use that boot tray for everything? So I use it to break up the cocoa coir. And when I'm done planting my seeds, I can just put the cocoa coir into a Ziploc bag or a reusable bag or something like that. And then use the same tray to just sit these into, and I can water everything from the bottom all at the same time. I think that's hecka smart. Only thing I have to figure out is the dome situation. So I'm going to finish up. I have 2 trays left to do, I think, maybe 3. I'm going to finish that up and then see what we're looking like. I'm really glad that I was able to get out here today, but now I'm starting to run out of daylight, which is not a big deal. Just turn the lights on the patio, but I really don't want to be out here when it starts to get a little bit more chilly tonight. So what I may do is just finish filling these last 2 little steel trays and call it a wrap. Running out of daylight really quickly. So the only 2 things I have left to plant are basil and my tomatoes and tomatillos. And, 3 things. Oh my goodness, I keep thinking of all the things. Also got to start normally I start my melons like just straight out into the garden, but I think I'm going to try to get a head start on those this year and start those in cell trays as well. I only grow cantaloupe and a hybrid type of melon that my husband really likes, and a baby watermelon. So that's 3 more trays I gotta do. So let's see if I can beat the sunlight or beat the darkness and get things done. So, you guys, this has turned into a 2-day adventure because the sun went down on me yesterday. So I finished things today. Luckily, we got yet another day of beautiful, beautiful weather. So I got all my seedlings done. I'm going to turn you around and show you what's going on. Here's everything that I got planted. So these are just like the onion bottoms that, when you cut off your onions, it's just going to give me like chive type onions. But anyway, I do that every year. So, but I got everything planted. And once I got everything planted, and I separated most of these habaneros out, also planted another couple of jalapenos in there. But there's a ton of habaneros. That's all of these. That's habaneros. All of these are habaneros. And I still have my root vegetables. I'm going to go out and plant my potatoes today. I decided on a spot for those, and all of the potatoes are going to go in that spot. But here's the boot tray that I was using to plant everything. And now that I'm done with it, there's the cocoa coir that I have left over. There's quite a bit of it, actually. So I'm very happy with that purchase. That one brick made enough. Like, I'll use that for the rest of the year, probably. But anyway, so now I'm just going to add all of my little seed starting trays to the boot tray. And I'll be able to put water in the bottom of the boot tray. Lola. I'll be able to put my water in the bottom of the boot tray, and that will water everything at one time. And I don't know why I didn't think of this before. It's like, it's really smart, actually. I actually I have a lot of room, so I might not be able to fill this up. That means I got to put some more seeds in here, which is no problem because I have some coming on order from Sherry, the okra lady. If you don't know her, I'm going to put a link to her Etsy shop actually down in my description because I love her shop. I love her seeds and everything. So anyway, there you go. There you have it. I still have space, which means more plants, which means more food. This is brilliant, if I do say so myself. Now, we wait and see what happens. I'm going to take this inside, find a home for it. Right now, it doesn't need grow lights. It just needs the humidity domes to get sprouts. So I'm going to figure all of that out. And the next time you guys see me, that's going to be what I have going on. So here's what I ended up with for my new seed starting station, quote unquote new. Using this boot tray method has allowed me to start more seeds in the same amount of space that I was using before. This area is right next to the patio, right next to the back door, so it's very, very convenient. Using this method also makes it really easy for me to see when my tray needs more water. So like it's empty right now, and that's easy to see. I don't have to move anything. I don't have to change anything out. Just bottom feed, fill this tray with water, and watch it go to work. Then also, at first I was thinking I needed something that would cover this entire tray, but then again, I didn't want to buy anything new. These boot trays, I already had them, but even if I had to buy that new, they're like less than $5. I think this one was from Target for less than $5. This one right here that we actually use for shoes, that was, again, less than $5 at IKEA. So not a whole ton of money. And then I didn't want to spend money trying to find something that fit over this whole thing. That didn't make sense. Plus, seedlings germinate at different time periods. So this actually turned out great because I'm just using, like, this is a shoebox, or one of those storage boxes. You can get those at the dollar store for next to nothing. I don't even know what this came from. Like, it was on something else, and I just brought it over here and used it. And then these are the same, these are the domes that actually went with the kit when I started trying to grow seeds indoors. I bought like a little kit. And those are the domes from that. I just don't have to use the base that these sit into, which I would always have to lift up the, I'm sorry, I thought that was gonna fall. I would always have to lift up the little seedling cells to add water. This is so much better. I don't have to take anything out. I don't have to move anything, just like you just saw me do, just pour it right in there and keep it moving. And then down below, I still have the grow light. I showed that before, but basically the grow light is back behind. This is a planter, and this is the planter box. The grow light is on the other side of that, and it's just down there for the seedlings that have already sprouted. So this is very cost effective. It's very space effective. I think I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, that's 13, 14. So 14 different trays of seeds here, and I still have a ton of space. See? What else did I want to tell you guys? So when it comes to planting, you don't have to buy like these cell trays. I did that because I thought I needed to do it, and we live and we learn, right? Back in the day when I first started gardening, I did buy a lot of starts. So one thing you can do if you buy starts is save the pots from your starts and use those in subsequent years to start seeds. Another thing you could do is if you buy fruits and veggies that come in clamshells, things like strawberries and cherry tomatoes, anything like this that has holes in the bottom, you can use this to plant some seedlings as well. Just plant a bunch of them in here instead of just one, and then do the same thing with that. Works just as well. And then as far as tops, as far as domes like this, you can get these at the dollar store. I shared that before. You can use the shoe boxes like I just showed you. You can use tops from takeout containers, bottoms from takeout containers. They usually will fit, like these actually fit on the ones that I bought. So just think outside of the box and outside of your wallet about things that you can do to start your seedlings, to even plant them out. Be careful about your fertilizers. Like, you don't have to spend a ton of money to get growing. Also, quick tip. Sometimes when you're growing flowers, vegetables too, actually, some herbs, I will allow one or two of pretty much everything to go to flower so that I can collect the seeds, so that I never have to buy seeds again. So if you buy a start one time, you never have to buy a start again. You buy a seed, you buy a packet of seeds, you never have to buy that seed again. You might want to try new things, but let your items, at least one of everything that you like to grow and like to eat, go to seed so that you never have to buy those seeds or starts for that particular item again. So that's it, you guys. I just wanted to share this little process because I'm very happy with the results of it, first of all. And then also because I do want to continue to give you these tips. And if you find these tips helpful, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, a share, and a follow. And if you have questions or anything that you would like for me to address out in the garden or starting seeds indoors or anything else garden related or home and garden related, please let me know. Drop me a comment and let me know that as well. Once again, thank you for watching. And until next time, you guys, bye.